let us get into why we hate this apartment.
Why we hate it here.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
60.
Back to my wine.
Guys, this apartment trying to take us out because I ain't never seen an error message on my camera. I ain't never seen an error message on my camera in the 3 years that I've had this. Like, not them not wanting us to tell you the tea on this apartment. So first and foremost, me and Jazz met on, what was it, Nooklin?
Yeah.
Which is like an app. Is it an app?
It's like,
or
yeah,
a
I guess it's
website?
like an app.
Website
More of
app.
an app.
App.
Yeah.
That you basically can find apartments on and find roommates on. So, of course, the pandemic hit and I was very much, I need to get out of the house. My space is not doing what I needed to do. My creativity was not running wild like it normally is. And I was just ready to move out. So I went and took my little happy ass onto Nooklin. And I saw Jasmine. I think I saw Jasmine like the second day I was on there, and I was like, "Oh, cool." She didn't have, her picture was like, you couldn't really tell like what like who she. You had a picture of like you on the, I think you were on the steps or something. And you had glasses, and you're like this. You can't tell who you are. So I was just like, okay, whatever. But it said that she was a DJ.
Trying to look cool. I want a cool roommate. So.
No. And she got stuck with me. But no, so I reached out to, I don't remember who reached out to who. I probably reached out to her.
I think you reached out to me.
Yeah, and we just had like the whole little spiel, like what we were looking for.
We kept it real. It was like, do you like loud music? If no, move on.
It's a dub. It's a dub. Because she DJs.
Yeah.
I pole dance and I just like listening to music like when I record my videos and so on and so forth. So I just need somebody that wasn't gonna be like too like crazy with like, oh, turn the music down, banging on the door, and I don't got time for that. Then comes the apartment hunt process.
We were looking for like 3 months.
Y'all, I kid you not, I think that was the most stressful time of my God-given life.
Honestly, apartment hunting is the worst thing ever.
It's the worst in the pandemic. I can't say that it's
I think that's probably,
I think that's what it was for us because like we hadn't really, like we met like apartment hunting, like we didn't meet like at a cafe to like, you know, get the vibe of everybody. It's just like we went straight into like, you're my roommate, this is what we're doing, let's get it done. I kid you not, guys, I think that was the most stressful, the most tiring, the most frustrating.
I think we saw like, not gonna lie, like maybe 20 different apartments.
No, more than that. It had to be at least like 30.
Every week. We would see like 5.
Like squeezing them in there. Y'all, it took us so long to find an apartment. And let me tell you because Jasmine ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. The apartments that Jasmine was sending to me, the apartments that Jasmine was sending to me was very much for one person.
It was like, I wanted something cute, you know.
She wanted something cute. I wanted something big.
I did want big, but like I couldn't find big, so I was like, let's just find something cute.
Listen,
but like
I wanted something.
It wasn't
grand.
Honestly, we didn't find shit. We didn't find big and we didn't find cute. So didn't
but the last
one, he was like, oh, I'm gonna sell it today if you don't sign today. I was like, what are you talking about?
No, he said he had like people that had come, I guess, earlier, and they said they were gonna put their thing in. So I was like, this is like perfect. Yeah. It was literally perfect, y'all.
He was just like, you need to sign right now. And I'm like, but I got 2 more to see right after this. So what do you mean?
But then the 2 more that we saw was like one of them had roaches. One of them had roaches. And I was like, yeah, this is what I was tight. I was like, what we're doing. With the whole looking at apartments, I was just tired because like I was literally for a couple of weeks I was going like after work and like doing most of the driving because like my dad, I wasn't gonna make him drive because he's just gonna complain, and so on and so forth. So it was just exhausting for me because it's just like I'm leaving from work, I'm driving, I'm going from place to place looking for parking, this, that, and the third. Then by the time we see the apartments, I'm just in a bad mood. I'm like, this is garbage. What are we doing here? Why did we even like put this on the list? Like, at this point, we're just looking at garbage to see if we can find a diamond in the rough. Like, I don't know what's happening. Then we get to the last apartment that like I was like, this is it. I was like, we gonna get this one. This is gonna be it. It was perfect. 2 floors, 2 stories. One of the rooms was like giant, like probably the size of my room back at home, which my room was like the living room. And then the other one was like a little bit smaller, but honestly not as small as the one that we're in now. So it had 4 closets, y'all. 4 closets. Yeah. 2 closets in each room, a coat closet and a closet downstairs in the basement. 1.5 bath, because the bathroom downstairs didn't have a thing. And then a like outdoor patio, and then the roof. We had access to the roof. Yeah. I was like, this is it. This is it. This is happening.
And then he sold it right after we left, so it didn't matter.
He sold it. He sold it because I'm like, we should hop on it. Jess is like, no, we have a couple of other ones to look at. I'm like, all right, cool. We gonna look at it, whatever. I think it was 1 or 2, and then the last one that we looked at, I was just like, I'm done with the apartment. I'm tired.
This was actually the last one I think I looked at.
This one?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, did you come? Because you came after.
Yeah, I came after.
So that was the last one I looked at. The last one I looked at had roaches, and the last one she looked at was this one. Yeah. Which I wasn't completely sold on this one, but I really like the bathroom. So I'm very much like a bathroom. If the bathroom's cute, I'm like, yeah.
Honestly, we got played.
So listen, this is because Jasmine doesn't know this story. So I'm like, I was like, we should put in, you know, our application. He mentioned earlier that somebody was interested in it as well. And so I was like telling Jasmine, I was like, we should hop on it. She's like, I want time to think. And I'm just like, no, like, let's just hop on it. Like, let's just do it. Cause like, we haven't found anything this big.
Honestly, I thought the roaches one was gonna be the one. That's why I was like, no, let's wait. And then when I saw I had roaches, I was like, fuck, like, I was a little tight.
Listen,
I would feel a little tight.
No, it was not. It was not the one or the 2.
Not even the 2. It was not even
bottom
of the
bottom of the barrel. I'm texting the guy and I'm like, he's like telling me, oh, they're gonna put in their application, right? So I'm like, Jazz, like, they're about to put in the application, like, maybe we should offer more money. She's like, what? Why would we offer more money? Like, the fuck? Like, no.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, what?
But I'm like, this apartment literally, it would be perfect. It has like entertaining space, roof and the patio that we had outside. Even though like the inside wasn't that, like, even if, depending on like how we set up, if we made the downstairs like the living room, that would have been like a great space to like hold events and not feel as cramped as we do now. So I'm texting the guy, I'm texting Jazz. Jazz is not cooperating with me. And y'all know I'm a Virgo, so like what I want is what I want. And she wasn't on the same wavelength as me. And I was just getting frustrated.
I wasn't having it.
I was literally like on the phone.
Like, this is okay. Like,
I was telling my friends, I'm like, I'm finding a new roommate. Because why wouldn't she like this one? Like, it has so much space. Like, y'all, when I tell y'all.
My mom was with me too. She was like, I don't know either. And I was like, guess what I thought? She's like, this is the one we getting. I was like, why? This is okay. Girl. This could be an option. But then they were really trying to rush us, and I really wasn't.
But I feel like this one was trying to rush us
to
too.
see my other 2 after. Like, I had 2 more to see, so I was like, let me see these 2. And I'm come back to you. And they were like, nah, we need to know right now. And I was.
No, the only reason they need to know right now is because.
And then they want you to put in more money, and I was like, that sounds stupid.
No, see, the thing is, that was me.
But he said that to you.
No.
Oh.
I said that. That was me, because I wanted that place. I was very much
not trying to put in more
in
money.
love with that
why
place.
Why would I offer more money than what they're putting?
I
bet you the rent is even cheaper now. Like, yeah.
And now we're paying garbage prices. I was in the car and I was like, I prayed and I never pray. I pray, but I don't pray like that. I don't just pray on the spot, you know. It's like at night or in the morning, like when I'm in bed. I was in the car and I was like, God, if this apartment is for us, please let us just get this because I'm tired of looking. I was like, I'm done. I'm tired.
It wasn't for us.
As soon as I finished my prayer, as soon as I said amen, I got a text message talking about they put in their application. Yep. Y'all, I don't think I have ever cried.
It wasn't for us.
I cried real tears.
I don't know how we ended up here. That one wasn't for us, I guess.
Listen, I cried real tears that night. I cried all the way home. I cried all the way home because I was tired, Jasmine. I was tired. I was crying. I was crying. I told you, you don't know the story. Crying, bawling my eyes out.
I was over it. I wasn't crying, but I was over it.
No, I was crying because I was like, this is the apartment for us. And I was like, my girl was playing with me. My girl was playing with me. I literally was I called my best friend. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm about to get an apartment by myself because I can't deal with people. Like, I can't do this. But I'm like, I can't do this. My dad is looking at me crazy, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm just like, I just want to get out of here. No. He's looking at me like I'm a nut, and I'm just like, bro, I'm ready to go. Like, I've never been so ready to be out of this apartment, be out of this space. Like, I was ready. I was already packing. Like, I was done. I was crying.
I feel bad.
Real tears. And then that same night is that's the same night that I got food poisoning too. I got food poisoning that night. I think my body was just done. It was like,
what the fuck did you eat?
I ate from Bed-Stuy fish fry.
You told me that.
Yeah, and I got
terrible.
Yeah, same day.
I left that place.
The same day. I was like, I was
honestly,
literally
I had food poisoning too.
That same day?
No.
Oh. I'm like, the same day. Goodness gracious.
Imagine.
Oh my God. My God really trying to take us out.
Like, no. I need to just chill the fuck out. That same day, I came to see this place, and I was like, oh, this is cute. We can make this work. We saw it.
Y'all, when I tell you this is the smallest of the small of places, that the
smallest place we've seen out of all the 30 plus places.
This
is the
got
smallest
to be the
one.
smallest. Like, this got to be the smallest.
But no, they played us for real though.
And honestly, like, something in my intuition was speaking to me. One, because he was like threatening us. Like, there's other people interested in this apartment. Like, if you don't get this, if you don't give us a deposit, That was kind of like one of my red flags, and I was just like, I don't know if I like that, but also I was very.
But also, we were over it. I think.
Yeah, we were very much over it. I was just like, whatever. But my spidey senses was tingling, and then when we had that long conversation with him,
my part of me was like, fuck, I should just like be like, nah. But we already signed, so I was like, fuck it.
We hadn't signed.
No, we didn't send the money. We signed though.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we could have backed out anyways.
Low key.
Because he was threatening us again.
Because we didn't.
He was like, no money. But if you don't want it, then just let me know if you don't want it. Like,
that guy was just trying to get his money.
He was just trying to get his money in.
But
had nobody lined up because
he had nobody lined up because he's a fucking liar.
He's a fucking liar.
Let me tell you, we was like, wait, do you want to go?
No, you go because I've been talking a lot.
Okay. Sign, whatever, we go. I think we moved in like 2 weeks later. Shayna pulls up. Shayna was closer. She pulls up, gets the keys. He's like, hey, so I'm here. I don't know what to say. I was like, what you mean? Like, is it bigger than what you thought? She's like, no. I was like, okay. I'm gonna be there in like 20 minutes. I get here. When I tell you, so my brother, my mom, and like my brother's friend is like helping me move in. I go into the room that I decide to choose, and I just sat in the corner and started crying. I was like, oh no. What did I do? I was like, this is a dorm room for real though.
I'm gonna post this first and then post the apartment tour because I feel like anytime I watch somebody's apartment tour, it's very much energetic. They're just like, wow, like this is my apartment. They're so proud of it. I'm just like so lackadaisical with how I'm talking because it's just, I really don't feel like it's anything to show you guys. Like,
it's gonna last like 2 seconds. It's so
honestly, can't. I'm over here like, yeah, so this is where we put our coats. And if you turn to the left, this is where we sit. And if you turn to the right, this is where we sit for dining. And this is, if you turn again to the right, it's the kitchen. So it's basically the coat closet, kitchen, dining, and living room.
Not gonna lie. So we saw a different room on another floor. And it was like every single room is the same layout. Lies. The ones that we saw was way bigger. The living room was bigger. The bedrooms were bigger. Everything was bigger. And then we come to this one. This was supposed to be like the bigger. They lied. It wasn't bigger. Because it was like, oh, this one has a balcony. Like, this is better, blah, blah, blah. Wait till you see the balcony. That's all I'm
The balcony is a balcony. Because the onion,
literally,
it went somewhere else.
Also, we forgot to mention, this is a 3-bed.
And I was very much, I really, really wanted a 3-bed just because like I've always had like all of my YouTube stuff, and then I started pole dancing and everything was just in my room, and I just wanted to separate like all that from like me sleeping. So I was very much looking for a 4-bedroom because I was like, I feel like if I have a 3rd bedroom, it's gonna be weird like for Jazz. Like she has a lot of stuff too. But she was like, girl, I don't care. Like,
I was like, as long as my room is big enough,
like we're good.
Put my shit, put your shit in there.
But
honey, let me tell you, I was like, I'm gonna have to throw all my shit in here because I can't fit it. I don't know what to do.
Like the only good thing about this is literally the balcony. I mean, not the balcony, the roof.
Yeah, rooftop and the lounge. We got a nice lounge. We got a gym.
We have a gym.
So it's cute. It's also elevator,
which is really good.
I think that is good though. When we have complaints, like if something's going wrong, they do come and fix it within the next. Like,
the guy talks a lot though, and he be coming all out.
He's actually really cool though. I like him.
I like him too. He just chats.
He does talk a lot.
He chats a lot.
And I don't really understand what he says half the time.
I understand what he's saying.
I try to listen. I get like the last few words and I be like, okay, that's what he said.
Like that's the gist of the
like
conversation.
Very, very thick accent.
Yeah, but he's calm.
He's cool though.
But yeah, I don't like that he came in like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that was OD. That was OD.
Sheesh.
So the way our thing works is if you have a problem, you have to put in a ticket. And you can tell them like you can come at a certain time or you can come at any time. And I just did any time because it was like, well here, I'll be here, whatever. Why does homeboy show up at 8 o'clock in the morning? Like,
meanwhile, I usually leave the house at like 8:10, but I get up at 8.
I felt so bad, and I was like, this girl gotta leave and go to work.
And he just chatting me up. I was like,
I'm in bed like, I hear noises, but I was like, I can't get up yet.
I'm trying to like use the bathroom, brush my teeth. I'm in like pajamas, and he's just like, yeah, the hot water this, the hot water that, leave it running. Do this. I'm like, sir, I'm just trying to take my nice little poop in the morning, like, and you're just here, like,
yeah, it was
I'm trying to get up and go.
I didn't get it. I was like, okay, I don't say anytime, but not that anytime. Like
this is excessive.
9 o'clock, maybe.
They be stealing packages out here, so
OD.
They just changed the passcode. Like people don't just be walking in and out of this damn building. Like, y'all need to come up with a better system, or put something there so that UPS knows not to put mail there.
It's bullshit. Honestly.
But first of all, you remember when you passed me yesterday and the UPS guy was behind you?
Yeah, he was dropping a package off. I was like, oh.
But not him and his boy trying to holler at me outside.
Stop. You should have been like, every time you see 5A, bring it to the door.
I'm not telling them nothing in my apartment, because why are you trying to holler at me out the side of your UPS truck? Okay, so back to the apartment. So yeah, we hate it here. I can't open my window basically all day because
my window's broken.
Uh-oh.
So like the wind just like makes it all day.
Yeah, it's very scary.
It's really crazy.
I be looking like, I've seen that thing that's like black people just stare when we hear a noise. Yep. That be me. Every time her window go, I'll be like,
yep.
She's like, it's just my window. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Literally.
I'm not trying to get killed out here. just making sure. There's a restaurant like behind our building, so I really can't open my windows to let in fresh air.
Guys, it stinks over here. I don't understand.
It be smelling like food. There's like a food warehouse
like
next to us
in the morning, and then it smells like food at night.
Yeah,
and I just but it doesn't taste like, it doesn't smell like good food. It just
sometimes it smells good. Sometimes it smells like
there's
French
like
fries.
one time it smells
when
like
it smells like French fries. That's when it smells good.
Like one time. One time. We got a lady that bangs on that door.
She ain't banged when I, well, actually, no, she did it once. When we had, like, Desmond had, like, a little get-together.
Yeah, like a little game night. There was, like, 10 people here.
Yeah.
She started banging on the door talking about she had a kid. Ain't no kids in this building. She a liar.
There's no kids here.
I was DJing one night. I was recording everything. All I hear is boom, 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 boom. I'm like, the fuck is that? So I'm gonna just keep going. Boom, 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 boom.
Like it's a goddamn.
I was like, it's the police at my door. Like, what the fuck? I looked through. It's just this bitch with her phone out recording. I'm like, I know she's not trying to. What are you trying to record right now? Like,
must be black on black crime.
I opened the door. Like, yes. She's like, she put her phone down. Oh, your music's just a little too loud. Okay. What you want to do?
Your banging's just a little too loud.
Like you're. What do you want? I'm sorry, your music's just a bit too loud. It was like 11 o'clock. You couldn't just take a chill pill? You couldn't wait till 12? I was gonna leave, be done at 12 anyway.
The crazy thing is, like, as much as we like make noise and have people over, we've never had like true complaints from the people that actually live next door
On the
to
same.
us.
Oh, homegirl does not live on this floor. I forgot to mention that.
I think she's downstairs or something.
Because I've seen the people that live on this floor, and they're like, "Hey, what's up?"
I've seen one person. I think
I seen the guy that was right here.
there's a guy.
Yeah,
Never seen a guy.
I seen him yesterday.
I seen a black girl that lives in there.
There's an Asian girl that lives in there.
Uh oh.
You could tell she was just coming from somewhere.
Oh.
Ooh. Cut that out.
I'm leaving that in. Oh, goodness gracious. Good lord.
No.
Vibe with the music. Like,
just chill. Just dance a little.
it's not our fault that the walls are thin. Okay? You decided to be in this apartment too. Alright?
And that's the tea.
Like, y'all, this whole experience has just been such a trailer park trash experience.
It's been a learning experience. I'm gonna say that. We know for next time, do not settle.
Yes.
If it, I don't even know. It's like if it takes a long time, just like,
Yeah, we're gonna start the process a little earlier.
Yeah.
And like we just know that
what
we're gonna
we
find
were
what we
looking
wanna
for,
find.
for sure.
Exactly.
We know what to ask.
Yes.
We know what we're looking for. This is our first apartment. We forgot to mention that.
Yes,
It's our
very
first apartment from living at home.
Very much
So we know what to look for. We know what to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot more questions to ask. I think the next apartment that we get, I definitely still want a second room.
Yeah.
I think that's been working out very well.
Yeah. If you have a second room or just like a really big space.
Yeah, like storage. If there's storage
we need
space.
Closets.
Yes.
We need closets,
Yes.
okay?
Very much so.
You should see our coat closet right now.
You guys are gonna laugh.
And our storage closet because it ain't even a closet.
Our storage is out of the storage because